and welcome back to my channel. Want to learn how to create a webinar in PowerPoint so you can easily create your webinar slides? Now that you know the perfect webinar script template to follow, if you haven't watched that video yet, I'll leave the link to it in the description box below. It's time to create your webinar slides to host a webinar. So in this webinar tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you how to easily create your presentation slides. If you want to create webinars for business and you're looking for a simple tutorial on how to create a webinar presentation, stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to create a webinar in PowerPoint and to get my webinar sales funnel template that'll help you boost your webinar sign-up rate, increase the number of people who show up live, and skyrocket your sales. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. With that said, let's go ahead and jump right in. My favorite way to make webinar slides is using a free online tool called Visme. The link to it is in the description box below, and then import those slides into PowerPoint or Keynote. The biggest difference between Visme and PowerPoint is that whereas PowerPoint has 24 basic layouts that you can edit, Visme has over 100 custom templates and thousands of slides across multiple themes in addition to a drag and drop editor. To create a webinar presentation in Visme, head over to visme.co, create an account for free if you don't have one yet, and click on the blue plus create button on the left-hand side. Right below where it says what do you want to create, select the type of project you'd like to customize, in our case presentations. Under the presentation tabs, you'll notice a few themes you can select: modern, simple, and creative. You can either select one of those overarching presentation themes or scroll down even further and create your presentation from the available theme templates. Say I want to select the creative theme. I'll go ahead and click on Edit. You can click on any of the elements on the slide to edit them, such as the background, text, or icons. All you have to do is edit its individual settings from the toolbar up top. To add a new slide to your webinar presentation, click on plus Add New Slide on the top right-hand corner and select one of the options from the numerous preset templates. These include blank slide, title, introduction, timeline, agenda, teams, services, rewards or achievements, sections, features, product comparison, pros and cons, diagrams, charts and graphs, maps, gallery art portfolio, steps and processes, pricing table or subscription, testimonials, contact us, and thank you slides. These are exactly the kinds of slides you need for your webinar, and customizing them to your needs is a breeze. To add any of these slides to your webinar presentation, all you have to do is choose the one you wish to add and click on Insert. Again, you can click on any of the elements on the slide to edit them and customize them even further by changing their individual settings from the toolbar up top. Another thing you can do is add additional content to the slides by using the options available on the left-hand side panel. Under the Basics tab, you can add header and text, stats and figures, graphics and text, diagrams, and your content. Under the Graphics tab, you can add shapes, arrows and lines, icons, as well as animated graphics such as illustrations, characters, and gestures. Under the Photos tab, you can add a photo from Visme's photo library or upload one from your computer. Under the Data tab, you can add graphs and charts. Under the Media tab, you can add videos, embed online content, and add audio. Under the Theme Colors tab, you can quickly change the look and feel of your webinar presentation by editing the color theme. Under My Files, you can view all of the content you've uploaded to Visme, as well as upload new files in JPG, PNG, GIF, SVG, or PDF formats. Under Apps, you can add videos from YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, and Vidyard, with new app integrations coming soon, including Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, Giphy, JotForms, Google Maps, QR Code, Instagram, and Bing Maps. Once you're happy with how your webinar presentation looks, click on the pencil next to Untitled Project in the top middle of the screen to rename it, and then on Preview to see what your webinar presentation looks like. You can either share your webinar presentation as a web link, share it privately with only specific people, embed your webinar presentation on a website, or click on Download to save your webinar presentation to your computer. If you're using Visme's basic plan, you can only save the webinar presentation as an image. However, if you're using Visme's premium plan, you can save the webinar presentation not only as a JPG or PNG image, but also as a PDF, video, or PPTX document, or even as HTML5. Just click on the option that you prefer, in our case PPTX, and then on the blue download button. All you have to do now is open up this webinar presentation in PowerPoint, and you have beautifully customized webinar slides that you can use to host your webinar. My next video is on how to create evergreen webinars to automate your webinar funnel, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when that goes live. Now you know how to make a webinar in PowerPoint so you can easily create your webinar slides. As promised, to take your webinar efforts to the next level, to boost your webinar sign-up rate, increase the number of people who show up live, and skyrocket your sales, make sure to get my webinar sales funnel template by clicking on the link in the description box below. So, what type of slide are you most excited to create for your webinar? I'd love to hear your answer and start a conversation in the comments below. And remember to click on the link in the description box below to get my webinar sales funnel template. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Marina Lotai from Yes to Tech, and I'd love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed and want to be notified every Tuesday and Thursday at 9:45 a.m. Eastern, just click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll be notified every single time I post. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video.